I started doing my own music in my room, just like with a mic and with a little laptop, just writing tons of music just to get used to it. And then I went and spoke to many producers and I had a lot of rejections. A lot of people were like, what? Like mocking me and stuff. Well, that's okay, because I'm really like, I'm a person that never takes no for an answer. I really go hard. Yeah. When I want something I really want it, so I go for it no matter what. So yeah, but yeah, basically I started from being just an independent artist, which I still am, but like more amateur, you know, like just doing my own music, my own demos. And from there I started doing my first video clip, and I was doing a lot of dance music. And then I had a switch recently in November 2014. Okay. And that was the switch because I asked myself, why am I doing this? And for me it was so important to know the why of the whole music of my project. It was like, why am I doing this? Like, I want to make sure, you know, why am I doing this? I don't want to just do music for the sake of doing music and video clips. I want to have a why, you know. Mm-hmm. And that's where like my direction shifted. Esteban took over, new project, new me, hired new choreographers, new dancers, and then I just started working like a workaholic, and opportunities just came to me all naturally. Everything is natural right now. Like I've built up a big production. I have Andy Michel as a choreographer, and he's really known in the community. I have great and amazing dancers that have the same vision. And big production. Yeah, people believe in me, and this is what I love, is that they believe in me, but I think it's not me. They believe in the project, in my work ethic, and in the message. My message is to give love to people and to make sure that people understand that they do have the capacity to become what they want to become, to achieve their dreams. You know, it's never too late. You can do whatever you want as long as you work hard and you commit. And I want to give hope to people to never give up, you know, on their dreams, to never fear to fail. That's the message that I want to give. I grew up in a church. My father was a preacher, and we had access to instruments like very often. And because I was the son of a preacher, I was always like hanging around late. And I remember I would always like be excited about my father to be over with the preaching, so I can actually go on stage and start using the drums and like take the mic and just pretend I'm actually singing in front of 1,000 people and just be an entertainer. That's what I've always wanted to do. Well, I am Salvadorian, but I also have Egyptian roots. Okay. Yeah, because I have my dad's side that is Egyptian, that came and immigrated to El Salvador in Central America a few years ago. But yeah, I'm also Salvadorian, so I consider myself Latino mostly. Yeah.
So how do you use your roots for your music?
My roots? Well, I love tribal, which obviously comes more from the African sounds. But I also speak Spanish. It's my mother tongue, so for me it's just natural to sing in Spanish, obviously, and to have that, you know, to have that little African tribal sound that I always use in my music.
Right. So many different genres mixed up, which makes up what you are, right?
Which makes my sound. But when people ask me what type of genre are you, I would say I'm urban Latin. Have maybe like, I don't know, a gift, and I have that capability to communicate and transmit a message through my music, a video or a show, but I don't think there's actually a right way to do it. I just feel like this is what I was this is what I'm supposed to do, and I just follow my guts and my intuition. Esteban. My creative process is, well, when it comes to music, to what I'm mainly doing right now, which is songwriting and singing, well, it just comes from experiences in life, or just one beat that I hear and it just starts something in my head, and I have lyrics coming up, a melody. When I songwrite, I never have the exact lyrics. I always just mumble like the melody. So I record myself, and then if the melody is good, I start working on the lyrics, because the melody is already related to the music, in a sense, in my head, unconsciously speaking. That's how I songwrite, and then I go from there and do a demo, and then I present the demo to a producer or a beat maker, and we work along. We try some different beats, arrangements, and then I record a first real demo. Then if I think it's a good song, well, I go ahead and do the real recording, which takes a little bit more time to have like the final tune, and yeah, from there there's the mixing, and then the mastering, and then it's out there. Yeah.
So I'ma make myself some more nice way to get dirty. She living the life she had.
What's the Latin scene like in Montreal?
It's actually very big. People underestimate the talent and the size of it, but the Latin community is very big and very present in Canada and in Montreal especially. I don't know if you were aware, but like in September we actually did the first edition of the Canadian Latin Awards.
Okay.
And a lot of artists from the States and Canada came here and to support us, to just give us like the go as a community. Fito Blanco, Hugo Vos, a lot of great artists, and I happened to open for the Latin Awards, and that was my first, like my big move, in the community, and they love what I do, and I have a lot of respect for my community, very much. I don't take this for granted.
So what's the future like for Esteban?
I don't know. I'm not sure what's the future like, but one thing that I'm sure is that I feel like people are starting to get the message that I want to give, and for me to inspire other artists in Montreal is amazing, and that for me is something that is encouraging me to continue in the future doing the same things. And I have a few gigs coming up. I have great gigs coming up for the summer. We're planning to go to Mexico as well. I'm not gonna tell all the gigs because I don't think my manager wants to spoil all the gigs, but yeah, there's great projects coming up for 2016 for Esteban. Yeah.
So besides being the DOP of this mega production,
Yeah.
what else do you do?